Savage, savage, when you're savage, savage, when you're savage, savage, when you're savage.
Jeez. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. 1 second. What's going on, my people? What's going on? You know me, your host, Jim Savage, in the building. It's been a while. I've been on my little brainstorming thing, changing life around a little bit, something. Man. What a year. Today's episode's about 2021 going into 2022. And it's a, open mic for tonight. If anybody wants to join, they can. I sent out a couple of links. If you do want to join, just hit me up on the comments and let me know that you want to be down and be up here and tell me about your New Year's, not New Year's, but actually tell me about 221, what you're leaving behind, all the bullshit that you're leaving behind, and all the positive that you're bringing in for 2022. So I'm always down to have someone up on the panel to just let me know. Yeah, boy. So, started with me, 2021, it wasn't as rough as 2020. I don't think anybody's as rough as 2020, but 2021 was still kind of rough, COVID was still going on, lost a lot of good people. We lost a lot of good people to the jab, the vid, and which nobody's talking about. That's F and all, if you know what I mean. That has killed a lot of people this year and years before that. But it seems like it's getting bigger and worse each year. I am definitely looking forward to 2022. Just, to start all over. I'm about to be 40 years old. Your boy is about to be 40 years old. I made it. Nigga, we made it. So, yeah, 40 years old I'm about to be next year, January 25th. And I'm looking forward to it. I will have my Cash App ready for y'all, just in case, you want to send a brother a gift or two. But yeah, 2021 was something kind of crazy, man. It was a turn. It was a turn for knowledge. For me, it's a turn. It was a wake up call. Actually, it was kind of a wake up call to get my shit together and kind of like put together what I need to be moving into the age of 40. I planned a long time ago to retire around 45, have everything situated by 40, businesses, finances, place, car, all that good stuff, all the bare necessities covered, and it didn't seem to work out that way, but it is working out that way slowly but surely. Not as fast as I thought it was, but it is starting, and I'm enjoying it. The thing about 2022 is There's no more game playing in my corner. There's definitely no more game playing. I refuse to let anything. I refuse to let anything stand in my way for success. I refuse to let anything step in my way of success. I have 3 kids, and I'm the only one that's going to make the future for them. You know what I'm saying? We cannot really. I cannot have it be working 9 to 5 and living check by check just so they could maybe have a future. I need to get on my grind and step on next. You know what I mean? So I can assure their future. I have some of the smartest, brightest, beautiful kids in the world, and it's going to be something this year to bring them the world. You know what I mean? I have to. It's in my nature. I am that dude, and no one's going to stop that. Hold on, I'm sorry. Just trying to get all this situated with. But yes, I am going to be that guy that gets everything situated with, and no one's going to stop me. So that's pretty much what I want to say about, the forward moving and the things I'm working on. I am working on building my podcast, growing to greater heights with this. I am trying to expand with a couple of my colleagues. Me and a friend of mine, good friend of mine, beautiful lady, Faith. We're gonna start a show called Camaraderie with the CUM. That starts January 5th. It's basically about relationships, advice, dating, and we're going to have it where we're hooking people up too. So you can call in. You want to get hooked up? We'll work on it with you. You know what I'm saying? Me and her both. We have good knowledge on relationships. So, call in. We will put the website up there on my page so you'll understand what's going on. My TV blacking out on me. So that's coming up. Like you said, the Velvet Room is getting bigger as we speak. I know my man Anthony's working on bigger and better things. Better things for the Velvet Room for next year. We all got goals. So yes, this podcast thing is definitely is moving on up, rocketing off to greater heights. We won't stop. You know what I'm saying? I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. And I'm definitely not going to stop. So with anybody who's involved with me, anybody who knows me, anybody who wants to support me, please go to my YouTube page, Jim Savage, G-Man Savage Talk, and subscribe. That's how we get into the algorithm, get those likes up, subscriptions. I'm here for you. You here for me. Let's get it. Let's work together. And I'm always down for suggestions for the show. If anybody wants to talk about anything anybody has to say, I'm open to any ideas. I'm open to have anybody on the show, open panel to have discussions. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, even today, I want to hear about you guys' the New Year's resolutions and what you're leaving behind and what you want to leave behind in 2021 and what you want to happen in 2022. Because I know we all had a hell of a year. Some were, very successful, and some didn't even make it. A lot of sad news for 2021 also. A lot of things we're leaving behind. Let me see. Let's see. We had shootings. We had countries taking over our equipments. You name it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta curse somebody out. All right. You know, you know, these people think that, you know what I mean, it is what it is. I'm not calling you, begging you for anything. I sent the link out just in case you would, you know, it's a couple minutes to jump on and just, you know, give a what's up, a shout out, something like that. You know, it's just a link. So I'm not begging anybody for anything. I don't need to hear your stories. If you can't make it, you can't make it. I don't need to hear you, you know, trying to tell me no bullshit about, man, it's this, man, it's that. I could care less. It's a link sent out. If you want to join, you can. If you want to listen, you can. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Nobody needs to hear your book. But like I was saying, trying to move into this new year with a positive attitude. You know, not a positive but firm, you know, firm attitude. No more letting people slide. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna be nice. You know, I gotta keep it humble, but no more letting it slide. You know what I mean? Like I need mines. You know what I mean? I need mines. You know what I'm saying? And it's about time that, you know, you stop. You take the shoes off your neck, the pulleys off your back, and, you know, start moving forward a little faster and brushing the crumbs and the weights off your shoulders. You know what I mean? 222 is time for growth. I am an Aquarian, the Alpha and the Omega. Oh, speaking of that, I'm starting I want to start a crew of Aquarians. You know, if you're an Aquarian, shout me out. It's the Aqua Omega Alphas, our own little secret, you know, society. But if you're an Aquarian, please shout out. Please shout out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, you know, talk my shit. But like I said, if you want to join in, you can join in. And I know it's Christmas Eve. I don't celebrate Christmas like that. So I'm here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, like everybody's out there spending that money. Go ahead and spend that money. Good for you. I'm glad you are in the Christmas spending spirit. And that's what y'all do every year. Then you're broke after Christmas. Then now you have to work your ass off to make up for the stupid ass gifts that you spent all that money on. Good luck, you fools. Because Christmas is not about money. It's about time spent. And like I said on the Velvet Show, instead of giving presents, give your presents. Because you know what? A lot of people want to be in a company of other people. You know what I mean? They want to be involved with other people. It's just being around them. You know what I mean? Like, because there's people out there who don't have the families, the friends, you know, they have films out there that they can't get to or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just show up. You know, just pop up on somebody. You call them up, say what's up. You know what I mean? Your presence is a bigger gift than anything. Instead of spending all your money on this nonsense, you know what I mean? Oh, everybody saves up all year long, just to spend all your money on Christmas gifts, just to make it, thinking that that's what makes people happy. And you know, it is making some people happy because that's what they expect. Gifts. What happened to going out and making a gift? You know what I'm saying? Using your surroundings and making something. Remember when you had to make a gift for somebody? It means more than just going around buying some bullshit. It is what it is. But you know, everybody's going to still be the same way every year for Christmas. And then get them gifts and then never hear from them again. They're in the Christmas spirit. But yeah, but that's, you know, that's, it's not me. I'm not down for that. I'm not playing the foolish game. I'm not, you know, I'm not jumping into the what do they call it? The cliche of Christmas, worrying and losing out on bills and I can't pay this and can't pay that because I need to get gifts for this person. Kiss my ass. I'm not the Grinch. I am that. I can't stand Christmas now because of how people treat it. You know what I'm saying? They think money is the answer. Money is not the answer. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Back to the New Year's, the resolutions. I am going to try to speak things into existence more in 2022 because it is, like I was saying, it is our time, the Aquarian's time. And if you don't believe me, look it up. It is our time. And whatever we stay positive, whatever we need, whatever we want, as long as we stay positive, stay on a good foot, we will get whatever we need. And if you're an Aquarian like me, if you have, you can give. So that's why I want more, you know what I mean? Not even for me, because I can survive for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's first and foremost, it's for my kids and my family. You know what I mean? I want to be able to give my kids and family whatever they need. And then after that, it's my closest people. Then after that, it's people that deserve it. Then after that, it's trying to change the whole world. Yeah, I may not seem like I'm that type of person, but damn it, I am. Damn it, I am. Like on Christmas, it's not about buying them gifts. What do you need to start your life in a positive way? That's what I want to give out. That's what I want to give out for 222. What do you really need? What do you really need in life to help you get on a better path for your life? That's a gift. That's a gift that keeps going. Not a bracelet, not some shoes, some Yeezys that nobody can afford that somebody's going to fuck up. Not a fucking jogging suit, some Versace that is owned by somebody that don't look like you. You know what I mean? Come on. They don't care about you. They know they're going to get somebody off you. I also want to start investing in more Black businesses because we need an economy. You know what I'm saying? We need our own dollar. We need not trying to take away from any other ethnicity, but we don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? We have no bases. We have no tops, no bottoms. All we do is have us buying people's shit. You know what I'm saying? We do have a lot of Black businesses out there, but they need to be recognized more. They need to be pushed up to the forefront, man. We need to start doing things to better our community as Black people. I also want to, with this new show that me and my good friend Faith are going to be doing, I do want to try to get the understanding of man and woman. You know what I'm saying? That's a big goal of mine because I'm tired of seeing the Black image destroyed in every single angle, no matter what. I'm also tired of Black people destroying their own selves. You know what I'm saying? It's getting pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like we are so much better than that. We are definitely so much better than that as individuals and as a community and as a group. Just like a group. Like we need to see each other in a better light, a bigger light. You know what I'm saying? It's really getting ridiculous out there. And I just want to see better for all of us. A better tomorrow in 2022. So if we can all work together, building a better Black. A better Black. You know what I'm saying? We're already great people. We just need a better and a more communicative structure for our community. You know, because it's only going to make things better. It's only going to make life a lot easier. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's people that want to get along with us, but they're scared because we're acting fools out here, man. Come on. We can do better than that. So again, I'm putting out there that I sent a couple links out. There's one person I shouldn't send the link out to because they're an asshole. And I'm gonna call you out. I really don't give a fuck, Gary. And all you had to do is say, "I can't make it today, brother. I don't want to hear your stories." Second of all, I want to hear what people. I want to hear what you're getting rid of. Like, I want to hear like the progress, the fight for the progress. You know what I mean? Like what you're fighting against to get to do better and all that. And if you want me to send you a link, I can. If not, it's okay. It'll be a shorter show. And I didn't want to stay on too long. I just gave the time just in case anyone wanted to come on. If not, that's fine. I'm just putting out there because it's my show. I do what I want. And I'm putting out there how I feel and what I'm going to do and let you know what I'm going to do in the next years to come. Because I'm going to be 40 years old, like I said, the big 40. And to be honest with you, I'm not depending on anybody anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking nobody for shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to create myself. You know what I mean? And if I have to spend everything for my 40th birthday, I will. As soon as I turn 40, matter of fact, as soon as January comes, January 1st, from January 1st to January 31st, yep, it should be 31st. Yeah. I am treating myself like I'm just treating myself, put it that way. I'm treating myself to whatever the fuck I feel like it all month. All month. Oh, and I just jumped on they started before, but I think this is what the metaverse is going to look like in the future. But they got the Oculus. So I just got the Oculus. And the Oculus is a wonderful thing. I've been on it, and as soon as I get off this live, I am jumping back on the Oculus because that shit's hot. I got my girl Kim in the building. Yes, indeed. See, somebody love me.
What's going on?
Hold on, Kim.
What's going on? I got me some catfish and some cheese fries. I'm about to fuck this up.
I want some catfish. Yeah, I haven't had catfish in a while.
Ooh,
what's going on with you?
I'm so hated for you. Ain't shit going on. Sitting around, about to open a bottle of wine and eat this food.
Look, I'm
smoke
already
this
started.
smoke and thank everybody in the universe that I do not celebrate Christmas.
Me either. I cannot stand it. I was just saying. It's all everybody thinks it's all about the money. I'm not playing those games no more, man.
No, I mean, and
I'm not even gonna feed into the nonsense. Yeah.
You know, everything about it is a lie. So I'm not into
Kim,
it.
tell me something.
Yes.
What are you happy about leaving in 2021, moving forward to 2022?
My financial lack. It has been a really, really rough year. I worked 3 jobs until last December. So a year ago, I quit one job, and then in about March or April, I quit the second one, and I went jumped into my dream full time. Ooh, and it is kicking my holy ass. You hear me? It is kicking my ass, but I refuse to do anything but what I'm doing, right? So
I hear you.
You know, it's looking up now and things are looking spectacular. So I'm leaving that shit in the past. And I'm gonna be honest with you. These damn dudes. Damn dudes. Listen, I'm just not going to comment on that because I'm still trying to figure out what about me is lacking that attracts them. You know what I'm saying? Because
sometimes we got to look at ourselves first.
You know, I have to hold myself accountable for something to do with it. Because not every mother. And listen, I have a different perspective with dating than most people. I'm not out here looking for something and I don't have a list, a bullet list or whatever. I'm preparing myself. We've talked about this for the person that is intended for me to be with for the rest of my life. So I'm not upset that these motherfuckers run in and out of here. You know what I'm saying? They get here 48 hours is about all they getting. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Nice. If you're not the one, we're not going to waste each other's time. If you're not my person, I'm not no young spring chicken no more. I ain't got time to be 6 months dating and 8 months dating and a year and all that. baby, I'm trying to lay up under your neck for the next 50 years, okay? And fuck around with some grandkids and shit. I ain't got time for all this
I
other
hear you.
but still, I should, it's a different caliber.
Maybe it's the area you're in. I don't know, because sometimes, these people just conjure up in a spot and just stay there. You're just like,
I mean,
why are y'all still here?
It could be the energy of the city. I mean, that's feasible, but the single life is not for me. I mean, everybody that know me know I was made for a man, and there's a man made for me. So this single life is not for me. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I'm just gonna say I'm tired of it. So I'm gonna leave that shit in 2021 for real.
See with me, I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna wait for it to come to me. I have so much to deal with, right? Not so much to deal with. It's just I want to be focused. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to date, kind of, but not really. Like I want to date getting this money. I want to date, my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I have time or not. It's just I know that I need to make time for my family and kids for their future. Right. You know what I'm saying? And being in a relationship is distracting. You know what I mean? It takes away from your focus. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind like the dating, but I would have to know if it did come to dating, I would have to know that it's real. You know what I'm saying? And you would have to go with my flow. You know what I'm saying? You have to flow with me.
Listen, well, why wouldn't you just maintain non-monogamous friendships for now?
Yeah,
that's what I did for 2 years while I was, handling business and doing what I was doing. Listen, we non-monogamous. We not in a relationship. We friends. That's why I call it friendship. And, it's not like I'm calling anybody and telling them what I'm doing, but we make it clear up front, you're not the only motherfucker I'm fucking with. And, it worked very well for me, but I'm the woman in the situation as well, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, but the men that I attracted in those situations, they weren't involved with other women where I had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was that same type of energy all the way around. You know what I'm saying? You're safe. It's better than collecting body counts and shit like that everybody talking about, which, listen, at the end of the day, you know how I feel about that shit. Ain't none of your business. It ain't none of mine. But
ain't nobody's business, really.
Right. Just like it ain't none of my business when I die. What happens to me? It's none of your damn business what I do when I die. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not worry about you. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, there's less responsibility as far as relationships go when you speak that and you find women that will engage with you openly and honestly and just be like, listen, we can be non-monogamous. We can be, friends. We can go out. We can, however, like, we would go to lunch, dinner. Yeah. We would do shit together.
I'm always down for that. I'm always down for the experience. You know what I mean? Just
but like it's not multiple people. You know what I'm saying? You're not, just taking out, a woman and you have to sit through 2 hours of her bullshit talking about how,
with a guy, you're going to do that shit anyway.
when you get a man, when I find a man, then I'm going to be feminine and all that kind of shit. All that.
I hate
I ain't never posted on that that group, but I'm about to. I'm ready. I am so ready. I got to post.
Oh my God.
So ready. I am so ready to put it up too. I'm not even playing.
I haven't even been on there in a while. I haven't been on there in a while
either because I
just been focusing on trying to see what my content is going to be about and the purpose of my content. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you because I was getting shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting shit off there because that shit is just ridiculous. The shit that goes on.
They put me in Facebook jail twice. I don't even trust them no more.
Behind that group.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. I'm all set.
What? How do you even get into Facebook? Does someone have to?
I don't know. I've shown so many people what they said I put up there that got me into Facebook jail. And they were like, how did you get in Facebook jail with what you said? There was nothing with bullying, nothing like that. I guess they just took the words and scrambled them themselves and made it into a bullying thing. I don't know. But there was nowhere near that what it seemed like. You know what I
mean? But that one chick on there who be calling all the men on their names and shit and going off, like, she just finds herself so humorous. I don't know her name, but she legit bullies you guys. I'm serious. That's what I would call it.
You talking about Kay?
Asshole. Oh, no. I think her name's Alexi or Alex or
Alex. Oh yeah, that's all she does up there. I laugh at her. She don't mess with me anymore because I just laugh at her.
She is unbelievable. Why isn't she on Facebook jail?
Moderator, probably.
She looks white.
Moderators, they can say whatever they want.
She looks white.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she is, but I could be wrong. I don't know what she is, but I go on there for content now because them motherfuckers be on some shit.
Me too. I just look at it like, oh, this is interesting. Let me see.
I want to talk about their ass, but yeah,
I finally got on the show though. I finally got on one of the shows. Yeah.
You need to send me the link.
What was it? I forgot. It was damn, I forgot. It might have been King's Talk. It was like the end of it. You know how when they put all the they people call in and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I think I sent it to you too. But
did
I
you?
was up there for a minute. Yeah, I think I did send it to you, but I was up there for a second. Because they were just talking so much nonsense. And I was like, I don't want to be part of this bullshit talk that they talking.
Yeah, y'all
like I said what I had to say, and then I wanted to stay on to see what else they were gonna say. But it's just like, nah, I'm not even part of the bullshit.
You know what pisses
me? They just talk in circles.
You know what pisses me off about that is that you and I, okay, so maybe I'm being biased because you're my friend, but that's not the point. What pisses me off is that we have actual content. Like you and I have actual content that we talk about important shit, right? And these clowns. Hold on, my phone is blowing up. I should have put it on do not disturb is what I should have done because you know I'm popular. Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, you know I'm popular, and I think I just like literally screwed everything up, so I'm not going to be able to hear you good. But let me get back to you. Hold on. I don't know where you're at now on my thing. You can hear me okay though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you're frozen.
I'm frozen?
Yeah.
Okay, am I back?
You're back now, yeah.
Yeah, what happens when I get a call, it changes my microphone to the phone, like it's no longer on speaker.
Yeah.
So I can hear you, but I hear you like far away. So.
Right.
But anyway, that kind of shit like that, where people like us have like true content. Where I'm not saying we don't ever talk about bullshit. Don't get me wrong, but we ain't got all this unnecessary ego, crazy fighting, arguing, bickering bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Nonsense, man. It's ridiculous.
And here they are blowing the fuck up, and they ain't talk about shit. But Kevin Samuels. and
still won't leave that man alone, man.
I mean, listen. First of all, he is who he is.
Always will be.
I am who I am. You are who you are. You know what I mean? If you don't like him, don't listen to him.
Don't listen. Obviously, they can't stop listening because he's saying something right. I mean,
well, he is. Some of the shit he says is right. His approach sucks, by all means. But some things he says is true. The dress size, the what number are you, all that shit is bullshit, of course. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
he wouldn't like my fat ass because I'll be, like I said, I'll be on there like, bitch, I'm an 11. I'm an 11 from the minute I wake up until the time I go to bed, motherfucker. 1 to 10? No. Oh, and I definitely wear a size 8 in a dress, bitch. And I weigh 195 pounds. So you can eat this ass. Eat a bag of dicks, dude. Like, please. And I can pull $1 million man. Let me be clear about that.
Do what you gotta do.
But, if that's who he is, let him be who he is. And all these, I just don't understand any of it. That's the kind of shit I'm leaving in 2021, okay?
The nonsense, right?
That nonsense is unnecessary. Like, I'm not going to be involved in the conversations and the back and forth.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not even going to do it. Like like I got a purpose and I got a move to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
you
you
do.
know, and on my road, if you know you can't keep up, then you know I could give you a drive-by hi, drive-by hug, yell
Right.
at you through the window.
Throw some sprinkles
if
out
you
the
can't
window
keep,
when I
if
pass
you can't
by.
keep up, that's what it is. I'm not dealing with anybody's drama because you know what I'm saying. Like I was gonna do a show. I didn't get enough people to get in. It was gonna be a show called "Do Women Force Their Emotions on Men?" Right? nobody, nobody wanted to be a
I
part
bet
of
they didn't.
that. But to me, I feel like I see things a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? And then like once I see, I put them. I think of the content and like, ooh, I got to write that down because I do see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
How? How do we
you're
do it?
sad. You're sad, so you expect me to be like,
Oh, okay.
really?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, all right, and then you get mad, so, but because you want me on your level, like, nah, I can't do it. I'm
That
sorry.
shit is backwards as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do it because I'm not trying to feel that way. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to stay positive with mine. If you can't see the logic of what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not going to stand there but, well, you're sad, so I can be sad. And we get it. No,
let's be sad together. No, bitch, if I'm sad, I need you to be extra happy so that we can balance that shit out and get over it.
I need you to get over that shit. Yeah, it's not even that important.
That's not okay. I definitely don't do that. Like, I tell motherfuckers all the time, I just need you to, sit with me, let me get over my shit, and then, you ain't got to do no extra shit or whatever. Just the last thing I need is you to double that energy.
Nah, I'm not matching your energy. If it's lowering my positivity, I'm not matching it.
See, this is why I don't like the word reciprocation right here. This There's nonsense right here. You need reciprocate. Man, fuck reciprocation. I'm going to do me, you do you, and then we're going to be done with this. Because at some point, reciprocation turns into my decrease for your increase.
For your increase.
The whole love language thing, you need to learn the other person's love language so you can love them like they love. Well, then, bitch, then I'm taking on their love language. Make it make sense. Doesn't make any sense. Bitch, that don't make no sense.
I love it.
How do you do that? Why would I do that? Why would I change my love language to fit another motherfucker?
No.
Baby, my love language is way more than 5 categories in it, okay?
I have mine, you have yours. It should not be the same. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Again, don't get me started, because you already know
I'm about that.
Shit it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I'm not, that's the kind of shit, everything I've ever probably talked about this year is what is not coming forward with me. The reciprocation. I'm still going to say, somebody told me the other day, oh, I don't want to say I need, man, if you don't say you need somebody, you don't say you need a man and need a woman, because what the fuck is we here for if we don't need each other? Make it make sense. I'm here for money I can't die with. Granted, I'm creating generational wealth, but that's for freedom. That's not for shit.
Yeah.
It ain't for houses and cars and shit. It's for my seeds' freedom and my seeds'
future freedom. Yes.
Right. So they can live the life that they were intended to live and utilize the gifts that they were given instead of worrying about a fucking mortgage or a car payment. So they can create stuff for other people that don't have. That's what we're doing this for. But all this other shit, man, listen, I'm not
gonna be forced into the sensitive culture. I'm all set.
No. Somebody said something to me today. I said, baby, I'm a whole nonconformist. I don't know. On every level you could think, I'm a fucking nonconformist.
Right.
I'm not conforming to shit.
I'm not that guy. I can't do it.
Baby, the only thing I'm conforming to is a hot body when we get in bed and I got to wrap my ass around it. That's the only thing I'm conforming to. Other than that,
you go.
Baby, I'm not the one. I can assure you of that. However, I got to do my body and my legs and shit. Doing shit else.
What do you think is the worst thing that happened to Americans in 2021?
Oh, you really want to ask me this question?
Mm-hmm.
The COVID distraction.
Distract. Oh, I like the way you put that. I like the way you put that.
Because, and I'm going to tell you what else. My neighbors are fighting. The police will be here soon. Don't worry about it. Welcome to my hood.
As long as you're safe, you're good.
Yeah, welcome to my hood. It'll be louder than this in a minute. So, anyway, the COVID distraction, and I'm going to add and the distraction of George Floyd. And I say that because they hyper focused on the case because they had no option. Okay. But everything they did has led us to now be blind to all the Black men that are still being murdered by police and all the injustice that is still going on. Do you know that by the time George Floyd was killed and the time that his trial was brought to the case was brought to court, there was 111 murders by police officers on Black men? Look it up.
Holy shit.
111. You think we heard about any of those?
None.
Barely. 2 men, one in Canada, one in the United States, just got murdered in their car with their baby sitting in their front seat. The cops murdered them and their baby. Where are we talking about it? It's a fucking distraction because we worried about a pandemic. We have a pandemic every fucking 4 or 5 years. We have a fucking pandemic. The reason that it seems so excessive now is because there's 7.9 billion people in the United States. That's why. There's fucking a billion more people that we had prior to this. You know what I mean? And wow, both of those things have caused such a distraction that we have forgot about the injustice that is going on in this world right now. You know, we are so caught up in all of this other unnecessary shit. And I'm not saying it's not important for anybody jumping bad with me or whatever. I get it. It's a fucking pandemic. Okay, wear your mask and wash your fucking hands. If you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you don't, don't. It's fucking simple shit. We can't do anything about it. Right? We can't do anything about anything that's going on, but we can stop being blind to what really is happening. That's fucking important. Right. You know, everybody's worried about everybody dying from COVID, but people are still dying in the fucking streets every day. By the hands you know what I'm saying? People are still getting murdered in the street every day by white officers. This bitch, how much coverage did old crybaby white lady get that she murdered this brother, Dante? Yeah, I ain't seen shit on my timeline about her. I think one thing, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? But it is it is such a distraction that we don't even care. Nobody even talks about Casey Goodson. Nobody talks about all the people that have been. It has been one constant distraction after another to keep America quiet. Black America, let me be very clear, because white folks ain't never loud about Black folks, ever. But to keep Black America quiet, just like the Black Lives Matter in the streets. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What did it stop?
What I thought something was shaky about the Black Lives Matter thing anyway to me. You know what I mean? An organization that shows up certain times. I you know what I mean? Like I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Listen, it wasn't meant for Black folks.
I don't get this. And when you're in the jungle, right? When you're in the jungle and you have to protect your kids from all the dangers around you, I see the mother ripping necks out. I see the mother clawing, scratching to save them. Where is that natural instinct to take care of your kids? You know what I mean? To what the fuck is this marching shit?
I don't know. Because, you know, I remember when the initial marches went on and my daddy called me. Listen, my daddy is not an advocate. He will kill a motherfucker behind his grandbaby, but he don't get the plight. Just don't. He never will. He doesn't understand it. He's got a generational mindset that is not going to go away. Because let me just tell you, anybody could change their mama and daddy's mind. I'd be the one. Okay, I'd be the one. As much as they have to listen to the shit that I talk, I would be the one, but I'm not. So he will go to war for them in, you know, specifically, right? But I remember he called me and he said, baby, I already know you going in the streets. He said, please leave your weapon at home. And he said, and please, Kimberly, please don't do no crazy shit, you know, because basically he knows. Listen, and I say this and I'm unafraid and unashamed, but let me be clear about this. All this shit they talk about, the shit that they do to the businesses and all the, all that, I will burn this whole motherfucker down behind my seat. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I will go to fucking battle and take my last breath behind my seat. I'll burn the whole fucking city down, the whole state. Bitch, don't play with me about my child. Don't play with me about my child, because this is what's going to happen. Okay? So you ain't about to come to me about, oh, they shouldn't. Are you fucking serious? We should be burning every fucking thing down. Y'all can call it what you want.
My whole thing is badge means nothing. Once you cross that line, your badge, your family means nothing. When you kill my family, if you kill my family, nothing matters. Your life doesn't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like your badge, it doesn't matter no more.
Did you see that movie, A Time to
take
Kill?
Somebody's life, and it was my kid's life. You going down?
Did you see A Time to Kill?
Yeah, yes.
Right there. He told that man, I didn't mean to shoot you, but I'd do it again. I would have taken every one of them motherfuckers out if it would have been my child.
Right.
Every one of them.
Exactly.
You wouldn't have called. What? And I got to sit in jail? You think I give a fuck? Look, I say it all the time, and this is maybe why I'm single. Because I tell these motherfuckers up front, let me just be clear about something about my seat. I'm the bitch that if we get a call in the middle of the night about if we together, they are baby. Now, if we get a call in the middle of the night about some shit, we getting the fuck up. We going to handle that shit. We coming back home. We going to bed, and we ain't ever talking about that shit again. If you ain't that motherfucker, then you ain't for me.
Right.
Period.
Right. I hear that.
Let me be, because it ain't me going and I'm coming back and laying down. No, bitch. We both going. You need to be that dude. I'm here to tell you, I'm not about to. You think I care if I die or I go to prison about my babies? And this ain't about, I'm not gonna be in a relationship. Oh, you kids come first. No, fuck all that shit. Okay. What comes first is priority. What comes first is justice. What comes first is that they have freedom in the fucking free states that we live in right now.
There's no such thing as free state. There's
no fucking such thing.
This is what I want to see in 2022. I want to see About It as family step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see any more black men die, but if it just so happens, I want to see them step up to the plate.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more. I want you to go into no Al Sharpton to come in with his perm, talk about rah-rah. That don't do shit.
It never has.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to reciprocate everything that's happened to your kid. Do it to the person that killed your kid. Do the same thing to them. If they keep doing that, if they do that, they're gonna wake up. They're gonna be scared. They're gonna be like, hold up. Maybe that might happen. If I do this, maybe that might happen to mine.
Yeah, my kids can't go out because they white.
Right. They have no threat. They have no threat against their families. That's why they're able to go kill and do whatever they want.
Exactly. Just like, what's his name? I'm not even going to bring up his name because I'm not giving, I know his name. I'm just not going to give him any playtime. But, the problem with that whole situation was that they couldn't prove his intent. He didn't go there to march. Okay? He went there to kill some damn body. And his mama and daddy were helping him to do that. Period. Now, if we could have proved why he went there with his racist ass, then the outcome would have been different. But see, this is the type of things that I say need to happen. When Miss Karen called the police, and the fact that there is a large probability that police officer will kill the person that she called the police for, that's a hate crime.
Yep.
And your ass need to get charged with a felony hate crime. Okay? If you call the police on somebody, especially a false report, if you murder a brother, and oh my God, this is terrible. Aubrey.
My daughter's in the background screaming at me, Aubrey. They should have not only been charged with what they would charge, they should have added hate crime. I don't give a shit if they think it's redundant or they're already getting charged. No. Every single white person that is involved in a crime that kills a brother needs to be charged with a fucking hate crime.
Right.
You need to catch that charge and you need to serve something. I'm pretty sure it was David Banner, but I'm not going to be able to quote this specifically, but I'm pretty sure it was David Banner. And I watched something that he was talking, and he was saying there's like 4 things that are effective. One is money, and the other one was death. I don't remember the other 2. Maybe education, and I can't tell you the 4th. But the first 2 that he mentioned were money and death. Generational wealth and an eye for an eye. Period. Okay? Because if a motherfucker come to my seeds about some racist shit, I'm fucking dealing with that shit right then and there. And then I'm calling the fucking police. Then they can come. And they can do what they want to with me. But I'm going to handle your ass because I'm going to let you know there's not going to be more than one motherfucker doing that shit in my fucking house. Okay? When it comes to my seeds, you get no chances. You get a half a fucking chance. And you get more than a brick in your throat. You feel me? Fuck that shit. And that's the way everybody needs to be. We on TV. Where was that? No offense to it. I don't want to be offensive, but this is just, since we're talking about this kind of shit that doesn't need to happen again. A judge coming off of her motherfucking stand and hugging a white lady for murdering a brother. That shit don't need to happen again.
Wow.
And then she's turned around now, of course, and appealing the whole fucking case. And then they're mad. And then the family's mad and upset. They don't understand. What don't you understand? She was a white lady that murdered a black man. And you and your child, your seed, hugged her. And so did the judge. What did you think was going to happen? You forgave her nationally in front of everybody for the sins of her and her ancestors, basically. You might as well say. And now you upset. This lady that just got charged with murder, the police officer that been on the job that, I thought it was my taser. He told me out. He said, the only thing I saw of that was, did you run down the street, try to save him? She said, no, I didn't. Of course you didn't, bitch. Why would you? Why would you try to save him? Why are we just now hearing about the kid that had autism that she killed a few years back? Why is that mother just now going public with the story? Just now. Why?
See, that's what I'm saying. What is going on? Like, what? Like, people are allowing no justice for their kids.
They're
allowing no justice.
Taking all this money and shit, millions of dollars for what?
What is money going to do to this and this?
Nothing. It changed nothing.
Man,
it changed.
If somebody had the balls to do shit like that to my kids, guess what? Best believe somebody got the balls to do it to yours.
Exactly.
That eye for an eye need to go. If you take your time out to take a life, you should be able to. Not should be able to. You should know that something's coming to you regardless. There is no. I'm tired of people like, well, somebody's gonna, come. This is gonna get them. Wait for their time to come. No. This world is for free shit. That's why we're able to. That's why they're able to kill. There's nobody's gonna save you. You gotta save yourself. Yep. You gotta go out there and get shit done. Nah, that justice needs to be in your own hand.
I agree.
Trust me.
Point.
Or if not, strategically get it done through the system where it's not going to get you fucked.
Which is impossible.
Which is not going to work.
Which is not going to work, exactly. And at the end of the day, I'm not promoting violence by any means, but what I am saying, there's certain situations where reciprocation is due.
Where's my black? I'm not promoting, but I'm about to violence.
Disrespect is one of the places.
Yeah, you disrespect my life and my family, best believe it's coming back to you.
Oh, it's coming because I'm coming for you. I mean, that's just I'm coming for you.
You should expect it.
Yeah, you should be up looking out your window every night, worrying about what's about to happen.
I want you to do too. If you do that, I want you to be scared to death because I'm coming. And I'm not even gonna let you know when. I'm coming though.
Yes, exactly. And it's unfortunate, but at this point, I don't know that there's gonna be, because let's just be clear. This is how I feel. And I'm probably gonna catch hell for saying this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. The violence that the white people taught black folks in the first place, that needs to be reciprocated. Because I say all the time, black folks need to think like white folks. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I mean, you need to think the way white folks think for two reasons. For my daughter's over here, we got to play that game against him, bitch. But I'm her whole mama, by the way, just so y'all know. But, white folks, they are who taught the violence in the first place. This is where the violence came from, because ancestrally, your violence was not, it wasn't necessarily violence. It was, how you lived. You know what I mean? It wasn't a violent, thing, if you will. I don't know how to explain that differently, but it wasn't the same type of violence that when black folks were brought over here, that was inflicted upon them. It wasn't that type of violence, right?
Yeah.
And it's also about wealth. White people know how to get money. If they don't know shit else, they know how to get money, and they know how to be violent. And again, this still goes back to the, just a few minutes ago, we were talking about with David. I'm pretty sure it was David Banner, almost positive. And it was two of the few things that he said was money and death. Those are the only things that white folks listen to, is money and death. Because if we was out, and I say we, people know me, I'm talking about black folks. If we was out killing white people kids, listen, there was a this is terrible, I don't remember his name either. It was a black cop in Seattle. He got called to a burglary or something. He was in a back alley, and a white lady approached the car, and he shot her. He immediately was arrested. He was immediately removed from duty, and he's been in jail ever since. Can't make this shit up. But let a white man kill a brother, and look what we got to go through just to get some justice. Look what we got to go through. Burn shit down. We got to actually burn some shit down to get justice. And then they do shit like, again, Black Lives Matter in the street to calm shit down. It's
shit.
Literally a muzzle.
Yeah, I know, but that's I call it cooning. That's cooning. That's cooning. That's what it is. You're shutting black people up, so they shutting black people up so they won't do what is necessary. And what is necessary is the same justice.
Violence. What is necessary is the same type of violence being, because let's be clear, how long has it been that there's been peaceful resolution with black folks? How is that? Let me be white for a second. How's that working out for you? How's that working out for you as black folks? Y'all being peaceful and shit. How's it working out?
Yeah, I am so tired. Because the only people
you're violent to is yourselves.
Yes,
Let's be real. That's the only people you violent to is yourself.
And it's crazy. We're so brainwashed that we're going against each other, and then when some other race goes against us and kills us, all we want to do is march. Listen, all them feet on that concrete ain't feeling nothing.
It's not
that
changing.
That concrete don't feel nothing.
And it's not ever going
shouting
to.
Listen, with all that shouting and blah, 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 all they're going to do is put on a bulletproof vest, stock and load, and get ready to fuck you up. They're not worried about you. They're not talking about, well, we should start a bill. We should start a right to stop all this. They're not thinking about that. They're like, how many of these black people we're going to eliminate while they act a fool? Let's see how many businesses they destroy for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you in your own place destroying your own businesses?
Well, but if they went in the white community and destroyed them, that'd be better. Except for guess what happens? And then they really go into jail and they really get in violence. But
you know what? That'll be not promoting, but that'll be something to go to jail for.
Exactly. I agree.
You know what? Let's go. Then the rich people be like, hold up. we don't want our community fucked up again. Y'all better stop killing these black folks.
Yes, exactly. No, you, baby, look, go march in the white side of town and see what happened.
No, fuck our march. Go destroy that whole town.
I know. You know what?
Go destroy that whole town.
No,
and again, the rich people gonna be like, holy shit, we don't want this. I love my treadmill.
I mean, this is true.
Like, you know what I mean?
This is true. It's true. It's true. And it's unfortunate, but this is where we are. You know what I'm saying? Because the peace shit and the marching and, you know, it's not working. Okay, it hasn't worked for a very long time. Civil rights was the worst thing that could have ever happened. You know, black folks trying to integrate into the white community. It was just, you know, it was the worst thing. It decreased. It's when the family started to decrease and I don't mean to say it this way, but I mean this like spiritually and mentally in value. I mean it in the spiritual and emotional sense. That's when the family started to be divided and decrease. That energy was removed because there was so much integration going on into communities that you were still not wanted in. Just because a law was passed, that doesn't mean you were wanted. And so you were still living in a hostile and violent environment. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you know, and I know that a lot of people are for reparations. Why? They just gonna put it back into the same system that's already in place that ain't doing shit for you. You're not going to get generational wealth off reparations. You're not. And I've talked about this. There was a city in Indiana, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about this, that came out, oh, we're going to do reparations. They were going to do the same $10 million, and they were going to give it to every person in the community that was black. They didn't have to pull no papers or prove anything. So I Googled the city, and I Googled how many black folks there was, and I Googled how much money they was going to get. It was $110 a month. So you explain to me how that's going to create wealth in the community.
Nothing.
You explain to me how that's going to liberate your fucking family. Please tell me. Please tell me what good. What is $110 in the deaths and the murders and the rapes and the hangings and the mutilation and the division and the disappearing of black families in this United States in the last 400 years? What the fuck is $110? I don't even know why you got me started tonight. I don't even know why you got me started. I ain't even had a glass of wine.
See, I'm drinking. I don't know why you have yours. You got to drink with me, babe.
I'm about to holler at my daughter to bring me a glass of wine.
Yes, get that glass. Get that glass.
I'm telling you, listen, it don't make no sense. But all that shit, that's the more shit that can stay in 2021 right there.
All that, man. All that.
All that peaceful marching bullshit.
It's time to put the Timberlands on and start stomping on everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you want, get it. That's it. You know what I mean?
Wealth and violence need to be reciprocated at this point in the community.
And I'm talking about justified violence. You know what I mean? Not just go around about violence.
Right.
I'm talking
exactly.
I'm talking about some shit that is just like these cops. These cops go around killing. Listen, reciprocation. No, that's the only way you're going to get a cop to stop, because obviously they're not going to lose their job. And if they do, they still get paid, or they don't get paid. They still get whatever they need, because
they go to another city.
No matter what, even if they lose their job, they're under the blue code. So that whole uniform, the whole people, they're gonna put money together to keep that person, family, and everything alive, and keep them working. They're gonna do that for them. You know what I'm saying? That's the code. That's cold blue right there.
Do you know how many cops were charged, not necessarily charged with something, but just say they lost their job and just moved to another state and city and got back on the force?
And got back on the force.
Because they don't give a fuck they killed a brother.
They don't.
They don't. If that shit didn't make national news, come on through, boo. They don't give a fuck. Come over here and kill some motherfuckers in this city.
Let us reciprocate a couple thousand times. And I guarantee before that hand is drawn on that gun, they're gonna be like, what about my kids? They're gonna be like, hold up. Let me talk to you. Let me talk you down first, sir. Mm-hmm. Not even use my taser, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
When white folks start having to talk to their children about them, the color of their skin, and because they white, they need to watch where they go and watch what they say and watch what they do, then shit would actually, you would see a shift. I'm not saying it would be a big enough shift because I'm just being honest. I'm a huge, you know this, a huge advocate of liberation, of Black liberation. I don't think integrating in any way, shape, or form. I don't think the system needs to be fixed. It's doing what it's supposed to do. There needs to be another system completely put in place. And liberation needs to be foremost. However, I do think that if white folks wake up and start having to have a conversation with their kids about the color of their skin, that the climate may change. The climate may change because, you know, they don't understand that shit. You know how many white folks I got in a fight with about what I got to talk to my kids about that they don't have to, and they coming for me. Sit the fuck down. I told my uncle he could sit the fuck down. Fuck you gonna tell me? I said, when's the last time you told that you kissed your kids goodbye and said, please, for the love of God, come home tonight? All because of melanin in their skin. Never.
Right.
Never. Because you live in a white neighborhood. I don't see it. Because you live in a white neighborhood and you go to a white job and they go to a white school and they work at white companies and they're around white people and your family is fucking white. I'm the only fucking black sheep in the family. Okay, maybe one other. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I didn't get no phone calls. I didn't get no emails. I didn't get no Facebook. Hey, are y'all okay? Are my cousins good? Are my nieces good? Are they okay? Are they being affected? Are they scared? Nobody called and worried about them. Nobody was calling, and they ain't fucking blood. Okay, they blood running through their veins, and they don't give a fuck about them. So why I think all these other white folks care about RC? Why? I promise you they don't. I'm telling you, I promise you they don't. Maybe you can find 5,000 or 6,000 white folks like me that are ready to shoot the fuck out of everybody. But that's not many. That's not enough.
I heard that.
You know, it needs to be a whole shift in the climate for white folks to understand what's really going on right now, because they just hateful and racist and full of fear, and it is not benefiting Black folks at all.
We need to start with the police. That's how you're gonna put the fear in all. If we start with the police,
right? Like if you want to put us in jail, then let it be for something.
Fearing for their kids' life. They don't fear for their kids' lives.
No,
they don't, because if they did, they wouldn't kill other kids.
Listen, but you already know Dredd versus Scott, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Scott versus Dredd, Dredd versus Scott. That's when Black folks were officially, legally not human any longer. Your rights do not supersede the rights of white folks, period. Doesn't matter where you were. Your rights at that point were put into the system that your rights do not supersede white folks' rights, which means that you are beneath them. That nothing's changed since then. Nothing's changed since then. It's still the same. White folks don't view you as valuable. They don't view you as human.
I was just about to say that. Not even human beings.
You're objects. You're objects to them.
Beasts.
And it's just not. It's not okay, and it's not going to be okay in a peaceful environment. It's not going to change.
The world was built on what?
The United States was built on stolen land by stolen fucking people.
And violence.
That's what the fuck happened.
And violence. The only way Black people are going to build an economy is on strategic violence.
And not against themselves.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Together.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying attack white folks. I'm talking about attacking a system that's against our growth.
Violently. Whatever that looks like.
That's the only way, how whatever it looks like.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, I know what you say.
I just, because it's like, I don't even feel sad for all those marching. I don't feel sad because you're not doing nothing. Because I can only picture myself in their shoes. I'm not standing behind the cameras. If you see me, if you hear, all right, Jimmy Savage, something happened to Jimmy Savage kid, and all of a sudden Jimmy Savage disappeared, best believe you're gonna find bodies just showing up everywhere. Trust me, you are. Once I leave that grid, you know it's for one reason.
One reason only.
Yep, so I could take everybody down.
Everybody involved.
Everybody involved down.
What was that movie? Oh my God, what was that movie? He said, I feel like it was Taken. Oh, no. It was fucking Man on Fire. It was fucking Man on Fire.
Oh, my man Denzel.
And he came back to the house and she said, what are you going to do? He said, everybody who was involved, everybody who breathed or had anything to do with this shit, I'm going to kill their ass. I don't give a fuck how their pinky was in it. They going down.
That's me.
Taking all the motherfuckers.
I don't care.
Out. All
you would like, listen, you will not hear from me for a long time. Where the hell did
I know
go?
I'm dark for just a second, but I gotta get wine now. You talked me into it. So.
I'm just saying, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
No, fuck that shit. It don't make no sense. But there really is only one way to go about it, and it's unfortunate. But here, the last 40, 50 years, none of that shit has worked. So what to do at this point?
I didn't see Mercy working nothing.
My daughter said, fight fire with fire. My daughter said, fight fire with fire.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
There is no sometimes. The time is now. You know.
Yeah. Back in the day when people didn't know, sometimes it was a good time. But now it has to be violence against violence.
You heard my daughter?
No, I didn't hear her say.
She said, we on fucking fire right now. We on fucking fire right now. We on fucking fire right now. And you know, I've had people on my show, you know, that are big time, you know, Black liberation, and I'm talking like Black Panther shit, right? Like down for the cause, Pan-African, all that shit, right? And you know, their question to me is always, well, what should Black folks do? First of all, I'm a white lady. I have no idea what Black folks do, nor would I ever insinuate or say or call or what. But what you should do right now and immediately, whatever it is, as a Black person, as long as you put your melanation first, do whatever the fuck it is that you need to do. Right now, expeditiously and immediately, because now is the fucking time to do it.
2022.
Yes.
Needs to be a whole new movement. It needs to be something that has never been done before.
Yes, I agree.
If you want to see a change, you need to change in a way that nobody's done before. And yes. I mean, if somebody puts violence on your family and your well-being and your structure of life to move forward, you put that same fucking energy against the person who's done it against you. I don't care about people's feelings. Feelings are for your kids. Feelings are for your relationship. Anything outside of that shit ain't happening. It's about business and it's about structure.
Right. And nothing else. And that has to happen. Like, it's not an option. Okay, this is
things have to happen. That.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how or why everyone all of a sudden thinks that everything's okay. Like, I don't know where that came from. Where did we get the idea that none of this is going on? Right back to what you asked me. The distraction, the COVID distraction. Now it's the vaccination distraction. It was the George Floyd distraction. You know what I mean? They didn't even call they kept saying it was his trial as if it had anything to do with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than he was murdered and whatnot. You know, I did a show and I made everybody sit for 7 minutes. No talking, no anything. Just sit for 7 minutes and understand the depth of 7 minutes. Please understand the depth of 7 minutes. And then tell me why I shouldn't. See, this is a terrible thing to say, and maybe I shouldn't say this on the show, but I'm going to say it. Why didn't a bunch of black folks jump on them motherfuckers' neck on their neck?
I said the same shit.
Why wasn't there a fucking riot in the street?
I don't like. You know what? There's something inside of me. It's a well-being thing. It's not a culture. It's not a black culture. It's like if you. I don't like.
If you saw somebody drowning, wouldn't you save them?
Right. Here's the thing. So I had in 2018, right? I had heart failure.
You had heart failure in 2018?
Yeah, I had heart failure.
What you said?
And it was like, it was a minute from not breathing, not being able to breathe properly. Right? Oh, man. Oh, she'll be back. But I'm going to explain to you. In 2018, I had heart failure. And you could, the feeling of not being able to breathe on your own and no control over your body, over yourself is the scariest thing, almost this one of the most scariest things ever. Like you're alive, you can't breathe, you're trying to, and you still have that thought in your head, I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? Country, I'm about to send you a link, my brother. I'm about to send you a link. My man. 1 second, Kim. 1 second, Kim. Because my man, my bro, I know he might want to get up. I told you I'm calling anybody up on the panel. It's a new day. All right. All right,
Sorry.
You're back. But like I was saying,
2018.
the scariest thing in the world. Well, let me pour something so I can cheers to you.
Yes, cheers to me and you.
Right.
And our fucking substance content that we have.
Listen, I'm on my second bottle right now.
I can't stand your ass.
Good. So here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. So what I was saying
Your
was
beautiful black presence, by the way. That's what I'm cheering to.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So what I was saying was the feelings of not being able to control your body, not being able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? It's the scariest thing in the world. So I can see why the only person you can call out is your mother. That's the one who created you. You know what I'm saying? And for you to even feel like you need to call out your mother, salute to you, my brother. For you to even feel like to call out your mother, like you have that feeling, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for 7 minutes, I think I was almost like, it was 7 minutes that took me to get to the hospital. I couldn't breathe. I was struggling for breath because a good friend of mine was driving me there, and I was scratching at the walls of her car. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get out the car with the window down, and I still couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So that feeling, I felt him. When I seen that, I felt him. And I was scared to death for that man. You know what I'm saying? Because I went straight to the way I felt. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? You can't breathe. And they didn't give two shits just to watch that dude's knee and just his face. I don't care. Like, you don't give a fuck about somebody's life, bro. And
It's tragic.
and at that moment, that's what I decided. I was like, it needs to happen to his family. There's no way he can ever feel that pain unless it happens exactly the same way to him and his family.
I mean, I'm not a Christian, but an eye for an eye. And I said that before, you know.
Man, Christian or
I'm
not,
not a Christian, but eye for an eye at this point. That's just the way it needs to be. Period.
Christian or not, you need to learn a lesson. That if you're willing to give out something like that, you need to learn the lesson the same way you gave it.
Exactly. I agree.
My man Country Harris in the building. How you doing, my brother?
I'm trying. I'm trying to log in on a laptop right quick. Hold on, let me mute it.
On a laptop. You already on the show.
How many bottles he had?
I don't know why it's not. It's not
Do you not see us, Mr. Sir? Country. Ma.
Huh?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you, but I can't hardly hear you. I'm trying to log into the laptop.
All right, so hit me when you get back on.
He's celebrating. He's celebrating.
He probably is. It's New Year's Eve. I got cursed out. You know that, Kim? I got cursed out. I sent this clown a link. You know, I just sent links out to most people that have been on the show already.
Yes.
He goes, man, don't you know it's Christmas Eve? Blah, 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 blah. Bruh.
You ain't got a Christmas link.
I sent you a link. I didn't force you to go on nothing. Or you either have to answer, or you could have been like, nah, I'm busy.
You still need to bring that other clown on.
My boy Steve. Which
the one we was talking about.
Listen. The smoke box is coming. I'll tell you, next year, 2022, we doing big things, Kim.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Smoke box is coming. Matter of fact, and I'm gonna put it out there right now, so everybody know who's watching. You got smoke with somebody. I'm a great mediator, but I got a smoke box for y'all to get it all out in the open. So you come on the show, y'all go through your differences. If I need to jump in and put some type of logic in between it, we will. But otherwise, y'all got that smoke box to get your smoke out for each other. And you can't leave that box until we come to a conclusion.
You're funny. You're so funny.
I'm just saying.
So funny.
So you can come to an understanding and a compromised solution to the situation. You don't have to talk after that. You don't have to agree after that. But we have to have a logical conclusion, some type of understanding.
Yeah. Here's the understanding. Block.
Well, that's understanding that I will not be fucking with you ever again. Block.
Tell your auntie to stop calling, please, because she's messing up my. I can't hear shit now because it goes from speaker to on the phone, and I don't know how to get it back on the speaker. Do y'all know how to do that? Do you know how to get it back on speakerphone?
Listen, I am still new to this technology world.
Okay, put it back. Let me take it off and then put it back on. Is that speaker? Look, you know Gilly calling me.
Gilly, tell her I'll send her a link if she wants to get on.
Yeah, send her a link.
Hi, young lady.
That's my young lady.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. You have a great mother.
Are we back? I think we're back on speaker now.
I'm trying to put everything up so you can hear.
I think we're back on speaker.
You gotta put on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb. I do have. Because Gilly, she's starred. She's special. Yeah, send her a link. You follow her on Facebook, don't you?
I believe so. Let me see.
I'm
if
pretty
I can
sure
find
she
it.
follows you.
Yeah. I think so. Hold on, let me see.
Send her a link. Tell her Jimmy.
Gilly.
Tell her G-Man Jimmy's about to send her a link.
She already know. What does her name start with?
Gill.
Gill what?
IAN Berardi, like Bacardi with no C.
Ooh, I don't think I have her.
Fight.
I don't have her.
Really?
Yeah.
So can I send? Oh, I can't forward that link you sent me though, huh?
Yeah. Send her that.
I can. Okay.
Yep, send her that. See what happens.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, forward that to her.
All right, I just forwarded it to her. Let's see what she said. My daughter just texted her and told her. I said, you know, we just as ghetto as everybody else. I'm like, call your auntie and tell her to stop fucking calling me. That's the kind of shit we need right there. She said, I was about to drive up there. Fuck y'all mean not answering the phone? What kind of shit is going on tonight?
Right?
That shit is hilarious. What happened to Mr. Harris?
I don't know. You know people.
I thought he was gonna come in with some good shit.
I'm gonna send him another link too. He bugging out, man.
Okay.
There was supposed to be a lot of people on this panel, but you know nobody like me like that.
Can we at least take a hit? Okay.
Oh shoot.
Oh
now
shit! About to be on and popping in here.
Right now.
It's about to be on and popping in here.
You already know.
This is how we celebrate.
See, if I was able to, you know, enjoy
wine
the festivities,
and weed, baby. Wine and weed.
That's the WF right there.
W to the second power.
Oh, Gilly. There she go. She popped in.
Oh shit! This live and on time, man. Y'all got
Hey, Gilly.
Hey.
Man, we gonna have this bullshit. Where your face at, girl?
Oh. I don't know. He said, "Where your face at?" And she laughed like no. I mean,
Gilly always bullshitting around, man.
Man, Gillian ain't camera friendly. I gotta.
Gilly needs to cut the bullshit.
Ain't nobody care about your camel saw, girl. Put the damn light on.
Girl, I am in the toilet.
Oh, okay, nah. You can
okay,
take your time.
You didn't have to ask.
God, that is so rude.
My goodness.
Nah, you good? Cause listen. That's my office. The toilet is my office.
Though.
That is a damn shame.
The toilet is my office.
You are adorable, my friend. And look at
just make sure, like, if anything comes out, put that shit on mute.
No, ain't all that serious.
Ain't nobody want to hear that shit.
She's just sitting there.
I'm just sitting here.
You just sit on the toilet, waiting for your bowels to move.
This is where I hide. So.
Oh, that's where you hide. So you can show your face then.
Oh my.
They don't have a hole.
Okay, give me a minute.
So since you're on the camera, young lady, what are you leaving behind in 2021?
What am I leaving behind? That's a great question.
I can't hear you.
That's a great question. I gotta think of a good answer.
All right.
What am I leaving behind? I would love to leave behind. Ooh, that's a good question. I can't give one answer without explaining the answer, but I'm gonna give a short answer, which is procrastination. I want to leave behind the attitude and the spirit of procrastination. I would like to start putting things into action at this point. I spent the whole year thinking about what I want to do, planning what I want to do, overthinking about what I want to do, and I forgot. Okay, once you done got something, you got to start on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta start at some point. So I want to leave behind the spirit of procrastination in 2021.
Congratulations! I like to hear that right there.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Here go my mama.
Okay, so first of all, let me be clear. She belonged to me. She mine.
She mine.
Hey.
She mine.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
There you go, baby.
I'm trying to get it right.
Oh, let's make this a little even.
Oh, Mr. Harris is back. Hi, Mr. Harris.
All right. I can't hear you, brother. See? We got to start a tech class for Negroes, too, so they know how to use electronics.
Me too.
Can't hear you, brother.
Can't hear him.
So, Gilly.
Yeah.
Gilly.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to leave behind in 2021 to start a new life in 2022?
Negative thoughts of myself.
There you go. I like
That's
I like
a great
that one.
Really, 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 really hard to do. It's hard to do, and because I've been taught negative thoughts of myself since I was 5, so it's going to be hard to do. And they say positive affirmations, and I've found that does work. But also, I've got to keep negative thoughts out, because what I learned is that when I'm always sad and angry, there's no room for peace and beauty. And and I guess I'm maybe an extreme, but if I need peace and beauty, I can't have any room for sad and anger. So I've got to start. What was my first thing I said?
You said
Y'all would love me much better on 8 Ball. That's for real.
weed and wine, weed and wine.
I love you.
No more negative thoughts of me.
No more negative thoughts. All right, but let me tell you something like this though. There is human nature to have negative thoughts.
Oh no!
So
mine
that's
are
something
extreme, but
that's
yeah,
something you
thank
can't stop from happening. So what needs to happen is
Can't.
take those negative thoughts and use it as fuel to fuel your positive thoughts.
Oh, I
Yes.
can't.
Everything
entertain the
negative can be turned
I'm
into a
very
positive.
difficult.
That's the way life works anyway.
True, but if I entertain negative thoughts at all, they will.
But here you go. You don't entertain them. You let them run their course, but know that there's a bigger picture, and that's positivity. You automatically know that your negative needs to be turned into a positive. You don't want negative. That's your goal. You don't want negative, right?
Right.
But you can't stop the negative from coming through.
I just don't think about it. I think better of myself. I think
You
real
think
of myself.
positive. That's what you do. You think positive no matter what. You always take a negative and make it a positive. That's how I've lived my life most of my life. That's how I learned to grow and do better. By taking my negative, what can I use this negative to make a positive?
Right.
That's
All
how
right.
you
Good advice. Thank
it's
you.
gonna happen. The negative is definitely gonna come through because there's negative all around us. Like what we're talking about now. We can't really control the narrative of what goes on outside. So we're gonna see that negative and we're gonna think negative.
Right.
But what can we make positive out of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't like being negative, if you don't like thinking negative, and if you don't like negative around you, you should automatically want to force your positive in front of that negative. Because you don't want to feel bad. You don't want to go around feeling some type of way.
Right.
Hey, now it's me and you. Therapy 101.
I don't know how to
But
work
yes,
cameras.
This new year, Gilly, I want you to this new year, 2022. So I want you to take at least 2 things that you felt negative about in 2021, 2020, 2019.
My appearance and my weakness.
Weakness. What do you mean by weakness, though? We could be weak about all types of things.
I'm so weak. I'm weak to suggestion. I'm weak to.
Who's the most important person in life?
Brandon,
Who?
my son.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you
He'd
again.
be shit without me. So me. I hear you.
Okay, there you go. See, there you go. And somebody told you that before, didn't they?
No. You ever been on an airplane? And they
Yeah.
should put your mask on first?
Right. I know what you're going to
If
say.
you pass out, you're no good to
How
anybody.
you gonna save anybody else if you pass out?
Right.
You are the most important person. So if you can't do for you and you can't be positive for yourself, you can't be that for the next person.
Right.
So you are the most important. So you need to start putting yourself first in order to give to those who you care the most about.
Yeah.
See
The
my
other
face?
would be my
Songs
appearance.
too,
I'm very
whoever
hard
played
on
that song.
myself with that. There you are, Ken.
There
See
you
my
go.
face?
Kim, no.
Hey, boo.
I'm jamming.
She know.
So
I
yes,
know.
we got to go into this new year with a whole different structure of life. Gilly,
Mhm.
Kim,
I agree. Baby, look.
right?
Hey, baby girl.
We need to walk
Bigger
with
and better
confidence. We need our chest. You need your chest out. You need your head up.
True. And
No, there
you
ain't no
know,
blowing. No. There's no blowing about it. There's no blowing about it. You walk that way.
I do.
Walk
Period.
that way.
you have
And you
to,
don't
and you have
stop
to
walking
practice
that
I
way.
it.
fake it, but I do.
No, even you know what? Fake it or not. Start faking it if you want to, but make sure you believe in that afterwards.
I do believe in my strength. I do believe in my
Okay,
strength.
you believe in your strength,
But
so
I fall
keep
to
that.
the-
You
I-
keep walking
again, it was the
forward. You
negative
keep
talk.
walking with your chest
Because
up,
I'm a Leo. I'm
head
strong as
high.
hell.
Huh?
I'm a Leo. I'm strong as hell.
And believe, yes. So keep working with that. Use that as your working point. Then
I wish I saw what other people see. I don't always do that either.
it don't
Why-
matter what they see. It don't matter what they see. You need to start seeing. You are the only
Ooh,
one
see,
that's
I was
gonna
about
be
to
there.
jump in there.
Say it again.
You're the only one that's
jump in
gonna be
again.
there for you.
No,
At the
I
end of the
agree.
day, you're the only one that's gonna be there for you. So
Yeah.
you
Doesn't
need
matter
to
what
have
they-
the strength for yourself.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what I see. Like, you know how I call and I was like, and I say, oh, you got a big fat, I need your big fat sexy brain, you know?
I'm super smart.
And you love that shit because you're super fucking smart. Exactly. And I think your brain is sexy as shit.
Super smart.
And
Super
if a
smart.
All
motherfucker,
right.
like, I don't know why you don't, you know, I've been telling myself I got a big fat sexy brain. Fuck that. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
yes, I'm brilliant, bitch. You ain't got to tell me. I mean, I'm not being braggadocious, but I'm fucking brilliant. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I'm gonna walk
Right.
around, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. No, fuck that shit. I'm brilliant, bitch. And don't come at me with any less brilliance than what I got. You know, period.
There you go. Have
What I'm
your
gonna do with
confidence. Keep that confidence.
Right, exactly. And that shit ain't
Know you.
easy.
Right.
That shit ain't easy. It's not. You know, I had to
I'm
start
trying my
like
damnedest to find a camera angle here. I'm not used to this crap.
I had
Hey,
to. I had
don't even worry
to.
about that.
I could have did my hair or something. Y'all fucking up.
Shit.
Don't even
You
worry
see
about it.
my hair pinned up. I got on a tank top. No,
Listen,
bro. I mean,
I don't even have
Hey.
hair.
Same. Same. I mean, I got matching shorts. I can put those on, I guess.
I don't even have hair, so what you worried about it for?
You don't
I'm
have hair.
bald headed.
Oh.
that's a great thing. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. But you know, I used to, and I still do occasionally. I will stand in front of the mirror, butt ass naked, and force myself to look at my body and say that I love
You
it.
got to.
Kimberly.
You got to.
Kimberly,
It's hard.
I just
It's like-
realized my head is lopsided.
Kimberly, you guys are twisted. There's something wrong with your head. You're picking apart tiny little things. Kimberly, you have an hourglass.
Well,
It doesn't matter if you're a size 24 or a size 2. You're bad. I'm shaped like a fucking barrel, bitch. I'm shaped like a whole barrel.
It doesn't matter. You should still. Let me tell you something. I was
Well,
watching
yeah,
this little.
listen,
You can only put the titties out so far,
if you
girl.
want to listen, if you want to change something about yourself that can be changed, then change it.
I stopped
You know what I'm
drinking
saying?
malt liquor.
Well, then stop drinking more liquor if that's what you want to do.
It started increasing my stomach. I
Well,
said,
if
what
you
the
want
hell
to
is this?
decrease it, what you got to do?
You know, I hear you. That's some
I
hard
know
work.
you hear me. You need to
That's
start
hard work.
hearing it and listening to it.
Here
And
goes
doing
my-
it.
Listening to what you want.
It's hard to change behaviors. You don't just get up. Behavior isn't like anything else.
I
Like
think
it's
it goes-
no different than learning
I
a new
also-
job. You have
Right.
to learn new behaviors. It's
And how
necessary.
I say, dress for the job you want, right? The job I want is a skinny bondage. I mean, I'll never be skinny, but
Well-
please let me at least get to where I feel good in my clothes, where I feel good in my skin. I don't even have to be slim.
Well,
I'll
then
never
work.
be slim.
Well, then you have to feel good in your skin now.
You have to feel good in your
I
skin
have to
first.
believe that I can do it. And when I think negative of myself,
And we
I'm
all
not
know
gonna
you
believe
can do it. And we all know you can do it.
Yeah.
It's
You
always
have to
possible.
believe
Which side is my
that
best side?
you
I
are
don't know.
beautiful in the skin that you are in.
You just want my
You
skin in your
have
bed.
to do it.
Love
You wanna lay
yourself.
down with me?
You have to, because without you loving yourself, you aren't going to get where you want to be. It's not going to come to full fruition, which means that right now, with the body that you're in the situation that you're in, and the circumstances that you're under, you have to love you right now. You have to love your belly, your chicken legs, your gray hair, all that shit. Fuck that.
Next time y'all put me on camera, you better give me 25.
Yeah.
Your strength,
I
your
love the
intelligence.
cottage cheese on my thighs and the
Hold on
stretch
one
marks
second.
on my
Brandon,
belly,
Santa's
and I
not
wish a
gonna come if you're
motherfucker would.
awake.
I don't need to wear a bra for what?
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
If y'all don't, you know
Tell
what
them
I'm
Santa
saying,
is not gonna
like,
come if you're awake.
I'm feeling, are the twins there?
So Bridget was coming out the bathroom. She said, "Oh my God, Mom, Brandon got hair on his pee-pee." I said, "Oh shit, you done saw it for the first time."
People publicly that he has hair.
No one's
So-
spoken but publicly.
So Kim,
She
I
gave
think
it
we
to me
need to
and
work
talked
on
about it to
doing
me.
something like let's see, like a confidence booster show.
Yes, please.
What do you
I
think
mean,
about that, Kim?
we bring people on and talk. What we could do is like affirmation and declaration show or something.
It's
Like
gotta be
not for
something
long,
that brings
just
that
for
light
a
bulb. Though.
short. And when we can talk to people about, you know, what do they, because listen, I'm going to be honest, I verbally abuse myself too. My verbal abuse is more like, what the fuck are you doing? You know better kind of conversation,
Well, yeah, me
right?
too,
But it's
yeah.
still just as difficult. I mean, it's still just hard for me to say that to myself. It's not helping.
You know, I
And
should
it
have
hasn't
saved half of this
benefited
money,
me
Kim.
thus far. Yeah. So, you know, I have all these, but we could, you know, people could come on and say, like, in Gilly's case, you know, she might not understand fully how to turn that around. She might not fully understand where and what it looks like, because even her saying that she was going to be more positive, tell me if I'm wrong, she had to say at least 6 more negative sentences after that about herself.
Yeah.
And trying to explain how she was going to, you know what I mean? So we should have something where we can not only encourage the people to be positive, but give them like, okay, write this shit down. I am beautiful, right? I love my
But I know
belly.
that I'm not
I love
that.
my
I could
legs.
say cute. I could say
Gillian,
you look
Gillian.
good for 48.
Gillian,
But beautiful, I
Gillian.
could never say.
That's exactly where it starts. You stop saying that.
No,
Stop.
it's real. Stop.
Stop.
You don't know-
It's real. Stop.
It's real if you make it real.
Y'all are psychotic.
No, it's real
No.
if you make it real. Whatever you speak into existence is gonna be
Beautiful
whatever
is a
you think
stretch.
it's gonna be real.
Let's be real. I'm a good 6.
That's irrelevant. It's not about
not
about
beautiful.
that. It's about you loving yourself. It's not about a
It's-
word.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
me.
about you loving yourself, your
love
self-worth,
me.
and your value within yourself.
Ooh. Value
The value
and worth.
within
I
yourself.
don't know the definitions to those.
Well, then you need to look them up.
Hey, girl, what you doing?
Shut up. I'm trying to go get situated. I got to plug my phone
Hey,
in.
we seeing pieces and parts, man. Stand still. Yeah.
Look at that booty. Look at that booty.
Yeah. You did that shit on purpose.
That's what pasta and black beans will do for your ass.
Now that's
right
now
there.
that's beautiful.
If you want to have some ass, pasta black beans.
Right. Baby, listen. At
Seriously.
195 is peaking.
No, you are not.
Shit, I'm probably 200 right now.
I don't even want to tell you what I just weighed in at, but it's not good. So in the beginning of this pandemic, I was 220.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
I'm a completely different person now.
Yeah, but when
Wild.
when you stopped drinking, you lost probably 20 pounds. Why aren't you
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Why
So
aren't you talking about that?
Yeah, Gillian.
Give me points.
Why aren't you talking about that?
What?
Why aren't you talking
The
about
20
that
pounds.
positive thing that's going on in your life right now? You losing the weight that you
drank
lost.
every single night from July 3rd,
What happened?
2018 to July 3rd. So no, yes, July 3rd on the nose. 2021.
Oh, fuck.
3 years I drank 8 ball every night, 3 quarts every night.
So you lost how much?
Probably 20 just to stop drinking.
Okay,
But I
so,
also kind of stopped eating, so we'll see what happens.
but you were losing weight like you wanted to do, right?
Yeah, everything
That's
feels
positive
looser. I feel comfortable.
Okay, so
I've caused
let's
myself some high blood pressure, which is not good. I can't do this camera.
Mine or yours? Just give me a
I can't
minute.
get it right. I hate me. I hate looking at me. I hate it. I
Gillian,
hate
cut your shit.
I'm doing it for y'all.
For real. Shut the
Do it
fuck
for
up.
you.
Shut the whole fuck up right now.
Oh,
Jimmy
she said
can't
the
say
whole
that, but I
fuck up,
can.
not
Shut
the
the
half of the
whole
fuck
fuck
up.
up.
The whole fuck up.
And guess what I
The
did?
whole fuck up.
Oh, Gilly. She disappeared.
She's gonna come back. Don't worry.
Listen, that's
Okay, I'm
us.
sorry.
That's our project. That's our project, Kim.
I mean,
We got it already. That's our project, Kim.
yeah, we're gonna do that too. It's not a matter of fact of us talking about it either.
We got to do about
You know,
it.
because a lot of people say a lot of shit. Seriously, a lot of people say a lot of shit and they don't follow through, and then they feel some way about not following through. You know what I'm saying? And this might be what the show has to be, like one-on-one, and us every like I don't Gilly. I see you back talking about your ass.
What?
I see sometimes
Gilly,
real the depth of what she's saying. I don't think everything is next.
Gilly, we got a contract for you to sign.
You know I'm gonna put it in my kid's name.
Contract for you to sign, Gilly.
And I'm gonna put it in my kid's name.
As long as you show up, it don't matter what name it's in. As long as
Okay.
you show up. So
Okay.
what it's gonna be is
Okay,
once
there
a
we
week, we're gonna have this talk. And make sure you're still in line with your purpose.
Yes.
go. Should we identify
And that
the
you're
purpose?
positive and focused.
You already know what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you walking in stilettos down the street talking about I'm that motherfucking bitch. That's what
Okay.
we're gonna have until you start walking down the street saying that. You're gonna have to come to the therapy.
You know what? I
class.
will say that's probably how I got most of my relationships, believing I was that bitch. Because I
That's
do
called-
have,
that's Jimmy Kim.
I can pull
Jimmy
confidence out of
Kim
nowhere.
Yes.
Jimmy Kim therapy coming to you right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Jimmy and Kimmy.
because-
Oh shit! Jimmy and fucking Kimmy.
Jimmy Kimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy
God.
Kimmy.
She hates me for that right now.
No.
Yes.
Kimmy. No,
No, I don't
Kimmy.
like Kimmy either. I don't like we Jimmy Kim. The
Jimmy
Jimmy Kim
Kim?
therapy show.
Jimmy Kim.
Yep. And we gonna be them confidence boosters right there.
Yes.
And we're gonna have you doing your thing.
Okay.
Period.
We're both she's been a friend of yours for I don't know how long, but I see that's a long
30
time.
years.
And she cares about you. She introduced me to you. I care about you. And we want you to do better. We want you to see yourself better. We need that. We all need
Okay.
that within ourselves to love ourselves more. That's how we proceed.
I do, and that'll be my goal for this year.
But yeah,
Right.
we're gonna start this year. I told you there's gonna be a lot of new things coming 2022.
Yes. Agreed.
Hold on one
Everybody
second.
ready
Hold
to
on.
trade.
A
Anna,
lot of things. A lot of
Santa
things.
is not going to come if you're away.
A lot of growth
Straight
and a
out.
lot of community work.
Yes. It's necessary
It's definitely necessary.
because
I'm down. I'm literally down for anything that'll help.
It's about behaviors, and we all have bad behaviors. The only way to change them is to actively, aggressively work on them, because you don't just. And I said this in the beginning. The
Aggressively.
post I'm going to put up. I'm going to go find the meme. I'm going to give you a preview of my post that's going to start all kinds of shit. But I'm if you don't actively engage in behavior altering, your behavior is not going to change, because your mind, your brain actually, whatever emotion you're having during an event, your brain automatically goes back to that and produces the same reaction.
unless you make it choose a different reaction.
I don't understand.
So you have to train your brain literally, and
You have to
without
start training your brain.
right, we're gonna have a training. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Yep.
Training.
Training your brain.
We're gonna be training
Because
your brain.
what happens is
So what? I should stand on a street corner and be
subconsciously,
like, I need brain with a sign.
you need some good head. That's what you need.
That's what I meant. No, I'm like, that'd be it, honestly. That'd be it. I'd be walking in circles like a zombie.
Let me tell you something.
I'd be
Wow. Wow, first of all, because Jimmy, look at my face.
Yeah, I see.
He called that shit. He called that shit. He straight called it.
I just said it.
We already do it.
I just said it. I'll be standing in the corner. Come on, brain. I didn't mean I need a brain.
No, you need some head. That's what you need.
Brain.
Release it. Release
Woo,
that.
baby, because pressure will bust a
That's what
fucking pipe.
Hey, whoever do it,
Pressure
they better
will
get a
bust the pipe.
restraining order before they come to my house. They better get a restraining order injunction before they come. Because I tell you what, I call you the next morning, time out. We go together.
Hey,
You gotta go.
cool. But seriously,
We're gonna do this. What are you gonna leave? Did you already tell everybody what you were gonna leave?
me? Yeah, I kind of mentioned it. Leave the drama, like leave people's drama.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let anything let anybody's drama influence me. Like I'm doing more stepping forward than stepping back. You know what I mean? So I have a purpose and I have a goal. I've been having a goal. It's just I allow too many people to step in front of that goal.
Because you're trusting, aren't you?
And I'm too trusting.
You are very trusting, yeah.
Yeah, so and I allow people to step in front of that goal. So what I'm gonna do is keep walking forward and not step back and not even slow down. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
if I do need to slow down,
How old are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. How old are you?
I'm about to be 40 years old next month.
Boy.
You're about to be 40?
40?
Yes.
Oh, baby. Oh, how'd you get so wise? You hang around old people?
Let me tell you something. If you don't, okay, December 20, 2021.
I am 48.
I am telling you right now that if you do what you say you're going to do, you could be a multimillionaire by the time you're 50. I'm telling you right now that you legitimately could retire in 10 years if you made the fucking effort to do so. Because I, growing up, said I was going to retire at 40 and I'm 50 fucking one and I'm just fucking starting. And if you think I'm going to do this shit for 20 years, you think for one fucking second I'm going to do this shit for 20 years, you got me fucked up. I'm doing it in as minimal amount of time as possible, making myself a multimillionaire, if not a multi-billionaire, period. Because I'm not fucking staying in this system. I'm going off the fucking grid after that, period.
I would love talking about that.
I will be there.
Growing our own shit, getting solar.
Like I told you, if I go off the grid, y'all better be scared for me. You better be scared for somebody. If I go off the grid, somebody better be scared.
It's gonna be all those movies we've seen all combined into one, right? There'll be that empty house, but your real house is a junk car trunk you open up and what movie was that?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what it was.
I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but one of my investors deals with this old ass, rich ass white dude, and he has a fucking 6,000 square foot playhouse. It's his public address that he does nothing with it. He just has it. So when people Google him or look him up, they can't ever find out where he actually lives. It's a pretend house.
That's the thing I'm about. That's the life I'm about.
It's
a fucking
I
pretend
want to be
house.
comfortable, but I don't know that I
Wait.
would deal. I couldn't deal with that much
Wait,
money.
it's set up like a regular house, and he moves furniture in and out of it and shit.
I'm
Wow.
down for that. That's the type of
Can't
life
make
I
this
want.
Shit.
I would
can't
like
make
on the
this shit
real.
up.
If I even had my own place, nobody would ever know where it is. Never know anything about this shit.
Never. Oh no, I'm talking about acreage in
Can
Colorado.
we become
Out
your
in fucking mountains
concubine?
and shit.
Huh?
Huh?
Can we become your concubine?
Listen, I have an idea for everybody in my circle. Trust me.
He's so pro poly, Gilly. He's so pro poly.
Him.
Yes, I am.
If any two bitches could.
No.
What?
See, here's the
No,
thing.
it's not
here's
the
the
same
thing.
poly. It's not the same. I'm polyandry. He's probably, I don't know. I can't speak for him. I don't know what he is, but he's poly.
Hey,
He wants
listen.
multiple women. I want multiple
Listen.
men. We're not the same.
And it ain't
But-
even about sex either.
No. Well, it is for me, but that's not.
No, it's not for me.
It's the opportunity. It's being able to have the option of being able to do that, but it that won't be what's important to me. It's about benefits and growth.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
It's definitely sex is involved in mine. I'm just being honest.
Well,
It's definitely
of course, if it comes down to that, there's
no, ain't no.
it's-
If it comes down to that, Jay,
nah.
no.
Well, I'm leaving that to the back burner.
No.
I'm not trying to push
Okay.
that forward.
Again, we're not the same. It's cool. We ain't gotta be the same. I'm telling you,
No,
sex is definitely
we
involved in
both
mine.
have the same concept, but it's a little different with
Right,
it's a little
right,
bit more
'cause I'm not-
complex.
Right, because I'm not licking tacos,
No.
and I don't want to, and I have no desire to. So
See,
if I were to
it
go
doesn't
that
matter.
far-
If that, it doesn't matter if that goes down or not. Like you don't have to. Like
I
I
just
should
want-
be able to. I should be able to
I
take
just
care of.
asked Leslie, actually.
I should be able to take care of multiple.
I just asked Leslie.
and be able to be
I said, how
benefited
can
by
you
multiple.
do that? And she said, it's better than sucking dick. I'm like, you're crazy.
What happened?
Crazy.
I missed. All
Like,
I
how
got
can
was
you do
second
that?
dick. I missed everything.
I heard better than sucking dick. Huh? What
Oh,
you say,
that's
Gilly?
it. Oh, fuck.
What you say, Gilly?
What did you say?
I can hear you guys now.
Yeah, you talking
What
shit,
did you
Gilly. Gilly talking shit.
What,
That's
what
what
did
she's
you say was better than sucking dick?
doing. Eating pussy?
No, I asked a friend of mine who is. I'm like, how can you eat pussy? She's like, girl is better than sucking dick. I'm like, you're crazy. But she just came with something abusive, so she maybe has
Well,
some
it
male
is to
hate.
some women. I mean, obviously, it is to some women.
And I'm like, don't get it twisted. I'm not asking because I'm curious by any means. I'm like wondering how did you go that way? Because I've known you for 20 years.
I mean,
That was-
Gilly.
She's like, you asked your daughter that
Thought
shit? I'm like,
about licking the
yes.
box.
Oh, hell no. On my every last one of my children, hell no. I don't even know how much you'd have to pay me. I wouldn't.
Cut that out. Cut it out. Cut it out, Gilly.
Gilly is going straight to hell, just so you know. She's not gonna pass go. She's not gonna collect $200. She's not even gonna be allowed to stop for a warm glass of Kool-Aid. You understand what I'm telling you? She is going fucking directly to hell. I've known this for a very long time. There's no reason to try to save her soul.
It's all right.
There's just no reason. Listen, you think I'm mad at her? I'll be right on her coattails. What you mean? I got a whole suite in that motherfucker.
We gonna get Gilly. We gonna get Gilly on point.
We better.
We
Somebody
will.
got to. Cause listen, I be wanting to fight her ass sometimes early in the morning.
It happens that way.
I be like, say another motherfucking bad word about your ass. Say a one more damn thing. Say another motherfucking word. I swear I'm
Right.
coming down here and kick your ass. Shit be having me hot, boy. And
But
I don't want to be called so and so. So
But I'm gonna end it. It's getting late. Well, it's not really late, but it is Christmas Eve, and I got my Oculus to play with.
don't play with your Oculus boo thing.
I am. I
Thank you for
love
having
I
me.
love when you come around, Kim.
I
love
love
when you
when
come
you
around.
invite
I
me.
appreciate it so much.
Yeah, we have dope
And
conversations.
like I said, the new year is coming, and I think we should
Yeah.
do something.
Yes, I agree. We're going. No, not think we should. We are.
Oh, all right. We will. Yes, we will.
We are.
I love that.
I think we should
even
be
said
J.
that we're going
I
to speak
think we
into
should be
existence.
J and K. J and K show.
JK show.
J&K
I
show.
got you. We're gonna work on that. Definitely,
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
we're gonna make it happen. I appreciate you, babe.
All right, I
thank you so
appreciate
much.
you back, and I believe in you, and you're
believe
needed
in you
and
also.
valuable and worthy.
Thank you, babe.
Bye.
See you later. Appreciate it. All right, everyone. That is the end of my show. Those who didn't make it, you know, it is what it is. Those who did make it, much love. I appreciate you. Anybody who's watching, I appreciate you also. And if you're on YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube, please go to my YouTube page, like, subscribe, and share. Get your friends on board, because bigger and better things are coming on this Savage Talk show. We're all about progress here, man. You know, I haven't even gotten down and dirty, but we are getting down and dirty with it. I am a savage with it, but we're all about progress at the end of the day. I love you all, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for, you know, sticking with me and riding out with your boy. It's Jim Savage. Savage.
Savage. Savage. Savage. Savage. Savage. Savage. Savage.